Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here with part 2 of the MLG breakdown, and this is not going to be the very pretty performance by myself here for a little bit as I kind of mess up on the second half of this. Coming off the first half, a little bit frustrated still, working with the team, and I seen them pushing really hard through tin. I decided to make a turnaround and go back and watch Path and try to secure anybody coming down there, which, you know, didn't really work out. I got sloppy on the sticks. Tried to hip fire and it didn't work out. So now I'm stuck on the C spawn. Now, if this is the basic place you're going to be spawning the entire game, as long as the other team is playing it smart. They want us to spawn over there. It leaves them a wide open path all the way from our flag to their flag. So that's what they're looking to do, is to control us on the C spawn. Our job is to counter that and not get 3 guys down. Right here, we had 3 go down. I'm left alive, and that guy was setting up for the spawn kill. And then I'm trying to head top 10, and unfortunately, he had a good call out, so they're waiting for me. Was not able to cut off that flag carrier whatsoever. It just was not happening. I was not in any position to catch him or even to trail. And I really wanted to pick up a kill, or at least 2, before my teammates respawn to give us kind of a better advantage. So now, our mind is, we're obviously getting frustrated. We just got capped in the first little bit of the second half of this game. So we gotta break it back. We gotta control the jungle side path as much as possible. So, I gotta secure our flag a little bit better. We're allowing them to just kind of run in, and it's working to their benefit, but we're just getting slaughtered. So Midget here, I think, is pushing up to the right. I spawn on path. That means they're heavily over on C-Dom. So let's stop right here and watch where they're going to spawn. So just going over quickly here, after the respawn, I throw my stuns to try and catch people running court, and obviously this is going to be your very popular cutoff zone, and I managed to grab the 2, which secures the initial respawn, at least for a couple seconds. Back up on the overhead, we got a nice setup running. Shep's grabbing flag. Midget's going to be his main support man, looking for immediate cutoffs. And myself, directly on the respawn. As you already seen, I'm going to be running directly towards courtyard, watching for middle people. And then Trauma, in a really good position to help us out. He's going to be looking for people that are just running at our flag once they see that their own flag has been taken. It's very popular maneuver just to, once you see your flag get taken, just to run directly at the enemy's flag, take it, and get it out of there. On the respawn, we're feeling pretty good. We just got the counter cap on them, and we're looking for a second, followed up with Midget running this time. But we kind of get a bit scrambled here. A couple callouts sending us all in different directions. Midget goes to grab flag. I'm looking back, trying to take over where Trauma was the last time, because I figured they were going to be over there. And I seen the guy tried to get the call out in time and then get taken out from behind. It's so frustrating, man. And especially from Midget's point of view right here, he's looking to just hold on to that flag for as long as possible, and then I got stuck on a shitty respawn, not able to back him up as much as I should have been able to if I was positioned better, and then I just barely missed the guy who got the flag return. Super frustrating, but we're coming back and we're doing fairly well. We're trying to win those gunfights, and we're just trying to position ourselves and get those callouts nailed down. And one thing about positioning is, where to be on the offensive side of things to avoid this C spawn. Like, the C spawn is a terrible spot to be in. Just allows the enemy to recuperate way too quickly off of their own respawns and leaves us having to run just an extra amount that's really not needed. But we're able to get a really lucky flag run right there. He really didn't have any support. And we're still down 1 flag, I believe, so we gotta keep it tight for the last little bit of this game and try to really come out on top. It's a fairly close game, and that's one thing a lot of people are not really understanding. Like, a lot of people who watch pubs and watch some slaughtering GB games, is you're not really taking anything back from that, right? If you're up against a team that is really not any sort of opposition, how is that going to help you improve against a team that is a little bit better? You're going to find yourself go from one game where you're dominating and then go into another game where it's a decent opposition and you're sitting there wondering why you just got destroyed. And playing against an opposition that's always going to be challenging you is the only way to go, let me tell you. And a lot of teams, if you're a new team, this is what you should be striving on, is playing against the people that are just a little bit better than you. And it helps, it really does. So another nice flag grab by our team right here. I was in a great position to counter the, like I said, the tunnel run, which is basically you get tunnel vision. You just need to get back and cap that flag or grab that flag and pull out. But our team pulling it out here, pulling out a last-minute victory out of not a whole lot of strategic elements, but we pulled out a couple nice plays. I hope this has been a little bit beneficial for everyone, and I'm going to be doing more of these, definitely. Thanks a lot. I'm Holiday Doc, and I'm out of here.
Do like